Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be taking integration, but we'll be dealing with standard integrals as you can see on the screen. If you have been following our class, you can watch our previous videos on integration. We've done 2 classes on integration, so you can watch our previous video. So today we'll be taking standard integrals of integration. We have many of them. But for the purpose of this class, we'll be dealing with 2 of them as you can see on the screen. These are standard integrals. Whenever you are integrating, for instance, cos ax dx, your answer will be 1 over a sine ax plus c. Whenever you are integrating sine ax dx, your answer will be what? Minus 1 over a cos ax plus c, as you can see. So your value here will determine what you have here and here at the same time, here and here. So let's solve some questions so that you can see what we're talking about. So let's start with solution number 1. Solution number 1 says we are to determine what we have here. Question number 1, sorry, we have to determine what we have here. So let's go straight to solving. For question number 1, we'll come here and say for solution number 1. Very good. So don't forget, we'll be applying our standard integral that we just explained up there. So we have to integrate what we have here. Now, if we are integrating, first thing first, we see how we can work with what we have here. Now, this is, let's put our equality sign. Let's make use of this. Very good. So, can do away with what we have here. Okay, very good. So now we have 4 cos 3x dx. 4 cos 3x dx, like what we have up here. This is cos ax dx. So we'll be making use of this standard integral. We'll be making use of that. Very good. So now let's integrate. 4 is a constant. So we don't have issue with that. We can bring our constant out. It's a constant. Now, let's integrate cos 3x dx. Cos 3x dx. Here we have cos ax dx. So it will be 1 over 3 sine 3x. If you are applying this standard integral, we have 1 over 3 sine 3x. That's what we have here. So let's get the template down here for our fraction, for our 1 over 3. Very good. So with this, you can now say our 1 over 3. You can put it in brackets. Very good. 1 over 3 sine 3x. Sine 1 over 3 sine 3x. 3x. Very good. 1 over 3 sine 3x. But don't forget, since we're already integrating, we had our plus c. Is very key, very important. So with this, all we just need to do now is what? To multiply 4 times 1, this numerator and the denominator. So let's bring out this. Very good. So if you say 4 times 1 here will give you 4. So let's do a little bit. This. Let's put let's get a template down here. Since we are now multiplying. Very good. So with this now, say 4 times 4 here. 4 times 1 here will give us what? 4. Then 3 is at the denominator here. So we have 4 over 3 sine 3x plus c. So this will be our final answer. So let's go straight to number 2. Number 2. Very good. So we have to integrate what we have here. So we'll still make use of our standard integral. We make use of our standard. So let's just make use of this template. Let's make use of this template that we have here. It's not going to be the same answer, but we want to make use of the template. We want to make use of the template. So now we are integrating 5 sine 2x dx. Our 5 is a constant. So just put that here. Our 5 is a constant. So let's see how we can differentiate sine 2x dx. Sine 2x dx in our standard integral sine ax dx. Now we now have sine 2x dx. So we're now going to have minus 1 over 2 cos 2x. Since we are integrating sine 2x dx, so we are now going to have minus 1 over 2 cos 2x. So let's bring it down here. So we are going to have a negative sign this time around, because that's our standard integral. So we are going to have, sorry, this is for question number 1. Question number 2. So we are going to, since we are integrating sine 2x dx, we are going to have minus 1 over 2. Don't forget, it is from our standard integral cos 2x. Cos 2x. Don't forget, we add our plus c. So having done that, all we just need to do is to multiply our values. To multiply our values. So what are we going to have? Let's use this as a template. So if you say 5 times minus 1, we are going to have minus 5 over 2. So let's put our minus outside here already. So if you are multiplying this, it will be minus 5 over 2. Let's do that. 5 over 2 that we have here, cos, don't forget, 2x. That's what we have here. Cos 2x. Sine 2x dx, so it will be minus 1 over 2 cos 2x plus c. So now we are already changing this one to, because we are using this as a template, so this will be cos 2x plus c. So this will be our final answer, minus 5 over 2 cos 2x plus c. So let's go straight to question number 3. We have to integrate this. Let's bring it down here. Very good. So this is for number 3. Since this one is cos, so we can make use of these templates that we have here. This is cos as well. So let's make use of these templates. Very good. Number 3. So our 3 is a constant this time around. 3 is a constant. We have it outside here. So if you are integrating cos 2x dx this time around, so it's going to be 1 over 2 sine 2x from our standard integral that we have up here. From our standard integral that we have up here. So let's see what we can do for question number 3. So cos 2x dx, it will be what? 1 over 2 sine 2x plus c. Sine 2x plus c. So having done that, let's get a template from here. This template will be useful for our question number 3. Very good. So this time around, if you say 3 multiplied by 1 here, you have 3 here over 2 sine 2x plus c. So that will be our final answer. And lastly, for question number 4, we're almost done. For question number 4, so you can say we have this for number 4, as usual. We have 7 sine 3x dx if you are integrating. So let's make use of this template. This one will be useful. Number 4. Very good. So now we are integrating 7 sine 3x dx. Our 7 is a constant. Our 7 is a constant. So if we are integrating sine 3x dx, don't forget from our standard integral that we have here, sine ax dx will be minus 1 over a cos ax. But this time around, we are integrating sine 3x dx, so it will be what? Minus 1 over 3 cos 3x. Number 4, our constant is outside, is minus 1 over 3 cos 3x. Let's see, don't forget our constants will be there. So let's make use of this template that we have here. Very good. So I make use of this. So if you are multiplying now, 7 times 1 will be 7, but because of this minus, the minus will be this. So we have 7 here over 3 over 3, so it will be that cos 3x. Let's see. So this is our final answer. You can always, like I said earlier on, we have more standard integrals, but because for the sake of this class, we'll be able to bring out this. So you can always pause and rewind this video for better understanding and clarification. It is very easy and straightforward. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, My Simple Maths, and always press the notification button so that you can always get notification from us whenever we post a new video. Thank you.